Okay, thought I'd catch a little bit of film here. I don't know, I suppose you can see that's the bottom. I didn't get to the centerboard and the rudder in time, so the safety cleats released. I heard it dragging. I didn't think it was that shallow right here. That's the launch over there, and Mia filmed me. This is where they used to bring in the freighters and unload the coal cars. There used to be a big electrical coal-fired power plant behind those trees, and this was called Hot Waters because of the exhaust water from the power plant keeping this warm. It wouldn't freeze in here during the winter. The ducks would come in, and that's the reason this break wall, and this is called the lighthouse break wall, and there's duck blinds all the way out. My uncle used to come out and hunt. They'd get a permit and be able to set up. So it made it in there is where I had anchored previously. But if we get any wind out of the north or northwest or west, there's not enough rock in there, and the city doesn't maintain that part of it, and it gets too rough in there. So I put the anchor here. I was able to walk it out. I pushed the boat over towards the rocks and moved it to make sure I had plenty of clearance all the way around. And now I'm going to rinse off and put the mosquito screens up. Don't have the boom up yet. It's a big job rigging the boat. None of it's hard. So we'll get up in the morning and get on our way to Cedar Point. The wind is supposed to start out at, I don't know, it might be on our nose when we start. We may end up going out on a northwest tack, and then wait for the wind to shift and swing it around, and then maybe go on the other tack and aim right towards Cedar Point. We'll see. Trying a new refrigerator. See how much of a draw that is on the battery. I suppose I could put the bigger anchor out, but I'm going to trust that this one's going to work. I mean, I'm only standing in 3 or 4 feet of water, and I got 100 feet of line out. So this boat's pretty clean. All right. Have a good evening. Well, we're on our way. Supposed to be 1 to 2 feet. It's more like 2 to 3 feet. We got a reef in the main because it was blowing harder in the harbor. I just wanted to get out safe. So about 8:45. Sorry for the camera moving around. I only got one hand. We have another boat. Oh, I can see Cedar Point. We're sailing about 280 degrees. And we're off at Vermilion right now. It's an hour and a half. I should have trimmed the sails earlier. I was sheeted in too tight on the jib or the jenny, but I just wanted to relax for a little bit. See how the boat was doing. As soon as I sheeted out a little bit and read the telltales, I got another knot, a mile and a half faster. Oops. It's getting sloppy here. The wind just kind of died off. And you probably can't see it. See the points in the distance and start making out the rides. Man, I wanted to catch some of these big swells coming through. Jeez. I mean, 4 or 5 foot swells. Maybe I can catch one here. Going 6.5, 7, got up to 8 there for a little bit. There's 8.5, 9, because I'm surfing. Alright, well, as soon as I shut the camera off, then one of those big sets will come in. Try this one, maybe this. Not like the ocean. Can't exactly time it here. Three hours since I left Lorraine. Islands are in view. That's Marblehead if you can see it. That white lighthouse. And there's Cedar Point. Hopefully we'll be docked in a couple hours. 12 o'clock. It is sloppy out here. There should be Marblehead straight ahead. I don't want to cut the corner here too close, because it does get shallow. Alright, that's enough. Turn the corner. We're on the west side of Cedar Point. This is the first time I've ever come into any other harbor besides Lorraine. This is the Sandusky Bay. There's a beach over there. Probably really nice on the back side on that point, because the wind's out of the north. So got to go around the corner here, that corner, and then the marina will be shortly ahead. I've got both. I got the Jenny furled because I was able to go downwind. I'm going about the speed of the wind, so I was able to get it in pretty good. Alright, I gotta go back to sailing. These swells, I don't know if you can see those swells. I should have taken a picture of that boat that just went out. He threw 6-footers at me at least, if not 8-footers, close together. We're banging into those things. There's a surf. Just a second. Well, I don't know how else to do it when you're by yourself. So I sailed in here with just the main and ran up, threw the anchor in, didn't bother using the bridle, and let the boat blow back away from the shoreline. So I'll neaten stuff up when I get to the dock, but I got the main taken care of. And now I'm going to get a drink of water and call in and tell them I'm here and find out what dock I got. Well, 8 with my meal plan at Cedar Point, and I'm not going to do that anymore. They had a $99 gold pass a couple of years ago, and because of COVID they extended it for 2 years, so $99 for 2 meals during the day and all the rides you want and free parking. So we got our money's worth out of it. But I was tired. There was a roller coaster ride all the way here, and I was just absolutely bushed. And heat gets to me. Luckily, there's the new toy. It's kind of dark in there now, but that's a refrigerator. Alpacool. It holds pretty fair amount. 2, 3, 12 bottles. What are those 8-ounce bottles? But pretty sunset, so I'm going to try to, hopefully I can sleep a little better than I did last night. When you're not used to being on a boat, I just didn't sleep well. Probably excited too, but that was quite the day sailing out. Boat handled it well. I don't handle it that well. Supposed to be 35-mile-an-hour winds tonight. You can't see them as much now, but the clouds over there, and it's supposed to be some of the remnants of the hurricane. But 15 to 20 with gusts to 30 or 35, and that may continue until Friday. So we'll have to see about me getting out of here on Saturday. So I got everything lashed, so nothing's going to be banging and making noise. I don't have enough room inside for my canopy cover, so I lashed it out here. Not that much chance of rain, but it could.